co-commentator.
Cameron again.
We're still trying to find our co-commentator. I think we might have to give that up. But here comes the ball out on the centre wing now. Coburg have got the win this quarter. They should really run away with this game, but we'll see how much fight Plenty Valley have.
That was a perfect example then when it came to that Plenty Valley player. He just misread the wind totally, and they've been doing that all day.
From both ends as well.
That's right.
So we've got a free kick to Plenty Valley by the looks. Now, the wind is tricky. It does ebb and flow a little bit. Neat pass into the half-forward line, and if we can see his number, I might be able to tell you what his name is. Kicking to the chopper reed end, apparently. So yes. Pentridge is just over there, and maybe the ghost of the Criminals will keep this one out. This would be an invaluable goal if he could slot this within a minute. I can't read his number. I don't have my glasses, but 23. Benny, it's a long kick and it's offline, and it's.
Colucci took a big try. There's Dallas out there.
Here we
out
go.
To Johnny Haddad again in the back pocket. It's been hit. Louis picking the ball up. Crunch, pinball out there. Bones has dropped the ball. Should have been possibly a free kick.
And I think
it's a pack there, and I can't see them all.
Yeah, the umpire's going to bounce the ball. Mate, I'm a lot younger than you guys, probably by a couple of years, and I can't see across that far, so I can read the scoreboard, but here we go. The ball goes up, tapped out, and once again, the Plenty Valley have showed a lot of endeavour at the start of this game, quarter, but it all depends on how they want to finish it off, and you think that one goal to Coburg will kill their endeavour, but 1 on 3 there, and that sort of highlights the game, especially in the second half. Coburg really have hunted in packs. Anyway, we await
Cameron in the ruck again.
Yeah, Cameron and Eden. Cameron Eden, that is Cameron Eden. Yeah. Cameron Lewis and the other fella have rucked very well. They've interchanged perfectly. And here's a chance. Look at this.
Should go out to Mickey.
Is he going to have a shot? No, he hand passes.
Hand pass to Scotty.
Scotty, he's a bit slow there, but he's got around and he's going to fire at goal, and it's. Look at the goal umpire.
Scotty Ryan will celebrate that. Not very good.
Moved. You watch for him to be dragged.
He loved that one.
The goal umpire provides great theatre too, because he just looked up as though he's watching a plane there, and the ball went through. So that is a beautiful goal to Coburg and to Scotty Ryan, was it?
Yep. That's right.
That's his first goal for the game, I believe. So the scoreboard reads 11-5-71 to 5-5-35. I think the result is well and truly beyond doubt. It's about the 2-minute mark, and as I mentioned before, it's all about the endeavour. It's all about how much Plenty Valley can hold their heads up. But Mark Gilman has bustled through,
kick.
And a beautiful pass.
Little Louis.
Beautiful pass.
Little
Louis. What's Adam Lewis. I got a mate in Brisbane called Adam Lewis, and this isn't him.
No.
Is Adam Lewis going to kick the distance here?
He'll kick the distance. He'll kick the distance. What he does usually at training, he's coming now. He's driven it down. It's coming up to Scotty Ryan in the middle of the pack, and I think he's got it. Is that Scotty Ryan? He's Scotty Ryan in the middle of the pack.
Yep. He's paid it.
All right, Vinny, what's he going to do here?
Look, Scotty, I think he'll have a go at the banana.
Is he a left footer?
No, he's a right.
Okay.
He'll drag it in.
Okay. Plenty Valley have lined up very well, so he can't really play on. He's just going to kick it through, and I reckon he's got that. I reckon he's got it.
He's not happy. He's not celebrating.
No,
he's got it.
It's there.
He has got it.
It's the indifferent celebration. It's like I do it all the time. I don't need to celebrate.
We're going to have a problem with the ball.
Oh, has this one gone up into the stand, or no one's moving to get it?
No one's moving to get it.
Someone will have to go and have a look for it.
The ball has come out very quickly, which is good.
And look for our co-commentator. I wonder where he is. Did someone say that he was making sandwiches for the boys before, or something like that? Don't know, but anyway, the ball.
For that beer, you said.
He might have, or he might have had to duck home and clean his fish tank, but we're not sure. So the ball is thrown up. Here we go. Carlo. Yep. Well read. Well read. Here we go.
Johnny
Haddad again.
Out there to Craig Mackay.
It sort of just went straight up in the air, and it didn't bring any rain, but it doesn't matter.
The ball up.
This fellow can't read his number, but he's been alone for a long time, and he fires a pass into the pocket, but it's going to roll out of bounds, I believe. kept in there. Is that Hollywood? Is that Frank?
Yes, that looks like
Frank's had a shot for goal, and nearly got the mark at the back there, but he didn't. Here's a chance. Very, very close to the goal square, but the ball is...
Tony Vasco.
Tony Vasco gets it out.
Out to Craig Mackay.
Craig Mackay takes the ball. Very, very good player.
Justin Lewis.
And they're out here.
Plays on.
Again.
Nice left foot kick down to number 6.
Dwayne Bruni.
It's not Terry Danaher.
Mark
Gilman. Come on, Mark. Get the football. He's taken high. Come on, boys. What do you reckon about that one?
A bit dicey.
He dived on the opponent's leg.
He didn't go at it first, and then thought I better make this look good because I'm being filmed today. So here he goes. It wouldn't surprise me if he tries a torpedo.
Go back, Mickey.
Does a short little pass.
Zahn is loose. Cut off.
Very, very good kick, but to no one.
Cut off by Knackers.
Knackers.
Yep.
Down to Joey Ahmed.
Joey Ahmed. Back to Knackers. Knackers gets a pass out to the big fella out there, who passes it on to... Yep.
Should have been a free kick.
Could have been. But the umpire said, no, you guys don't know what you're talking about. I do. And he's going to bounce it or throw it up. So here it goes. The ball bloke throws the ball up. And the tap out. Carlo. No, Carlo's not the ball bloke.
No.
Gilman tries to tap it backwards, but to no one. Number 23 for Plenty Valley sort of does a bit of a waltz and comes out without a partner, and that's an odd looking torpedo. Turner's too short to mark that. The ball comes to the back and it's picked up there by what? I don't know. Ahmed
kicks it out to...
Nice pass to number...
That's Knackers again.
Knackers.
No, that's Benny.
Knackers is number 12, I think. But
that's
anyway, Benny gets a... Oh, look at that.
Great.
Where was that for the first or the second quarter? And they've moved,
what number
moved
is
the
that?
ball very well there.
What number is he?
I don't know.
42. That's Moondance.
Tell you, it's a marvellous night for a Moondance if he can kick this one. It's only about 30 metres out. He's directly in front.
Like he has his shorts down.
He's got to kick this football. He's kicked it. He tried to kick it through the man on the mark instead of through the goals, and it's going to be cleared here by Coburg. Craig Mackay.
Here we go. There's 3-on-1 here.
3-on-1. Yep. Neat off the ground. All he had to do was pick it up, but unfortunately, it's rolled over the boundary line. That was not deliberate because there was a couple of blokes in the vicinity. In the AFL, it might have been different, but we await the throw-in. And here we go. Ball comes into play now.
Big knock again.
Yep.
Straight to Plenty Valley.
Plenty Valley get the ball up forward. They need to pick it up here and take possession. Oh, he just dropped it at a crucial moment. There's still a loose man. All he's got to do is gather it and get it through. No, kicked off the ground. Now, hang on. Is that not deliberate or we don't pay that? Right.
1 point.
Okay, that is a point. And the scoreboard reads 12-5-77 to 5-6-36. It's a 41-point lead to Coburg as the ball comes out to the half-back line, picked up by the looks of Gilman.
Justin Lewis again.
Comes out to Lewis. He does a nice balk. Gee, that was almost Sam Mitchell-like for Hawthorn when he got that ball up forward. But it looks like it's going to be picked up here by the Valley, and it is, and they will clear. Now, can they use the ball off the half-back flank? Nice pass. Is that Joey there?
Yeah, that's
Joey there. Joey kicks across to number 7.
Ezo
eases the ball out to the wing. It's a nice tap on here. And it's picked up by Gary. No, Gary Jeffrey missed it. Now, who's going to gather the footy? Good Shepherd, that's number 1. Fitzy puts in a neat pass. And I tell you what, Plenty Valley are going to take plenty out of this last few minutes. Coming up to the 10-minute mark. He plays on. No one is on the mark, so to speak. It's a lovely long kick. Is it coming around? Mark right in the goal square. Now, I tell you what, the coach is not going to be happy.
He's not going to be happy at all, Hollywood.
That was going right through, and I know it has now, but you don't do that to the coach.
No, well that player, I think he's lucky that this is the last game for the year. Otherwise, he wouldn't be playing next game.
Now, did we see?
Now.
What number is that guy going over the fence to get the footy?
Yeah.
Whatever. That's the one who kicked the football.
What number is he?
Do we know a number? We don't know a number.
We got a very hard runner taking Mickey Noble off here.
Oh, Mickey Noble, then you can see that he can barely move.
He only wanted one more goal, he says. Can't do it, I've got to go back.
Anyway, as the ball comes back into the centre, the player who kicked that goal has just climbed the fence back into play, and we may never know who it was.
I'll get to him when he turns around.
Yeah, I can't see, but anyway, the ball is back into play. And you've got two plenty players running into each other. And I'll tell you what, they're finishing with more run. You've got Mickey Noble off the ground, you've got tired players everywhere, but the ball goes up forward again, and there is a great mark by Kalitsi. Hollywood.
Yes.
Can he make the distance? He's not going to try.
Short pass.
And he's dropped that mark. Geez, he wouldn't be happy with that, but I tell you what, the ball's going to come out.
Wants it
Here's
back
Frankie
now.
again. Got another chance. No. Kicked across the ground, and now they're further away from ground. They're coming down towards half forward. Maybe it's a strategic move. Number 7, who was that?
7 is Ezo.
Ezo puts the ball up forward. Punch from behind. He's off the ground, and he's gathered it, and it's going to roll through for a point. One behind.
Did you get to see who that was yet?
I still didn't get to see who that was.
I'm still watching him. He's going down the centre half forward now.
Okay.
Near Carlo.
We still don't know. We're really missing our co-commentator, but the halftime score may have had something to do with it. But anyway, it's 12 goals, 577 to 642 as the ball comes back into play.
That's
nice
Danny Allen.
pass.
Danny Allen's got the mark.
Danny Elwin. Anyway, we're waiting on Danny. He's going to kick the ball long, and he does.
Huh? Number 9.
To a one on 3. There's a J-Mac. Okay, J-Mac kicked the goal before. Anyway, there's a scrimmage out here, and there's going to be a bounce as the clock winds up to the 12-minute mark. A lot of tired guys out there. I'm tired myself sitting up here in the box. Might have had something to do with a late night, but whatever. Here we go. Dwayne Bruni. Number 6 player must have been touched. And I tell you what, Plenty Valley have done very well this quarter. They haven't dominated it, but they haven't conceded too much. Turner gets him too high, holds him up. Good mark there to number 43, whatever his name is. There isn't one. Dunno, so he's a ghost. The ghost who plays footy. Anyway, the ball's at half forward for Coburg, but once again, Plenty Valley have got it.
Scott Ryan
comes out here
to Danny Allen.
Danny Allen, and he's offline. 1 point. 12 goals 6 to 6 goals 6. It's an even 6-goal game, or 36 points, whichever you prefer. Ball comes back to the full-back for Plenty Valley. There's a lot of tired players out there, but here's a short pass, and I think maybe there's a little bit of contentment on Coburg's part. They've done the hard work. They really have.
They've won the game. Just relax now.
They have won the game, and I tell you what, it's the last game of the year, so why wouldn't they want to enjoy it?
Yeah, I think you're right, Matt.
Have a drink later.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too myself. And here we go. Big left foot kick down into the forward line. He was loafing after it, but here's a chance. He's got to get that over. He's in the clear. All he's got to do is kick it straight, and he's put it up, and I reckon it's a goal. No, it's one behind. I'd like to thank the kid in the red t-shirt behind the goals here for collecting the football. Here we go. Kick it long, son. He does. But there's no one there. Jonesy's got it. What's Jonesy going to do? Jonesy going to have a shot?
Yeah, why not? I think he deserves to have a shot at this late in the game.
I don't think he'll get there. I think
got little short, stumpy kind of legs, but they might have a lot of power in them. Let's see. Not at this time of the game, and it's dropped down there.
It didn't have
tackle.
Oh.
But no, the umpire said no, ball was in the vicinity, and it was kind of controversial, but that's it. Score should read 12-8, 80 to 6, 642. It's a 38-point lead. Brings the ball back into play. Can't see a number. Could have been 9, doesn't matter, but he boots the ball to the outer side of the ground. Good contest there, and the ball's going to go over the line. I notice there's a couple of Lewis, 3 Lewises in Coburg's team. Are they all related?
No, not related.
Oh, maybe there's 2 Justin Lewises. Yeah, I've written them down twice. So no wonder Justin Lewis has got plenty of the ball. Ball comes back into play. Number 12, I should know his name, Scotty Ryan, gets the ball down, but it's sharked by, shit house
And here
kick.
comes the captain.
Mark to Paul Turner, who's played a captain's cameo. I wouldn't say he's dominated, but he's done reasonably well. He's got a very low centre of gravity,
Shame
Paul.
money.
His behind is closer to the ground than anybody else's. Anyway, long kick from the 50. But who's there? Who's behind? No one. And it's a safe mark in defence. And he's played on. He's got no one to kick to. Looked like he was going to run out of bounds there for a second.
J-Mac.
Good Shepherd, very good Shepherd, and the ball's going to run it. Good run, good hard play, and played in the true spirit of Superules.
That's like who?
Number 47.
Yeah,
We don't have 47 on the list.
Vulops.
Burlops.
Yeah, Vulops. Whoever that is.
Vulops.
Oh, Volps.
Volps. Volpsy. Okay, that was Joey. Joey gets a kick down. Good mark.
There comes Mickey.
Oh, he's fallen
over.
Fallen over a deceptively flat piece of ground, but Gilman gets the ball long
Scotty
into the
Ryan.
forward line. Oh, he could have had that mark. I thought it was a push in the back, but no. Ball still in dispute. The umpire's going to bounce this one for sure, and he does. We'll throw it up.
I don't think Coburg have actually relaxed yet. They seem to be fighting it out. They seem to be wanting some more score.
I think they want a couple of more goals because whoever gets a couple of goals is going to be talking about it in the rooms after the game. But the
5 minutes to go.
Yep. Coming up to the 16-minute mark, the ball's out on the flank, and it's a neat pass. I think Plenty Valley skills have certainly improved as the game has gone on.
Yeah, I agree, Matt.
Yep, they've moved the ball better in this quarter than they have, I think, at any other time of the game, except for a couple of passages of play here and there. That said, they were very good in the first quarter with 3 goals.
I think mainly because they've instead of blazing like they did early in the first half, they're now hanging on the ball, waiting for a player to get in position, and they're able to kick out to them.
Yep, they certainly have settled.
Moving down the ground a hell of a lot better.
Yep, and the conditions now, I mean, the wind is still there, but it's probably not as prominent as it was. But anyway, here is another chance for Coburg. Jeffries puts a pass in. All he's got to do is gather it. He's got Hooch, but he ignores him. There's loose men everywhere. Comes out to Scotty Ryan. He's a big fella, Scotty Ryan.
He is.
Playing in the ruck. He's going to kick from 50. No, lovely pass. He can play on and kick a goal. And he does. Craig Mackay. They named a city after him in Queensland, and it's no wonder. Good goal there. That takes the margin way out now to 45 points, I believe. It'll be 13-8-86 to 6-7-43. That doesn't make sense. Maybe it's 43 points.
Yeah, that'd be better.
That's what it is. Waiting on the ball now to come back to the middle. Coming up to the 18-minute mark. The result is beyond doubt now. Mackay gets his first goal, I believe, for the quarter. Do we know if he's kicked more than one for the game?
That's the first one for the game.
That's his first, so he definitely will have bragging rights after the game, and someone will probably buy him a beer. There's the throw up. Tap out now. All he's got to do, pick it up. No, he can't. The ball, that oval ball just bounces where it wants. It's in dispute. There's a hand pass out there. Is it Jeffries? Out to Hooch. Hooch is on his own again. Takes a mark. He can go for a run. Have a bounce. No, he doesn't. Puts in a pass, and it's well done there.
Noble.
Picked up. Noble. You can tell he's a bit tired. He gets a kick. Takes a right angle bounce.
That's Mockbell.
Mockbell gets the ball back. Picked up by the ball bloke. There's a few of them out there. Number 28. His nickname is, we don't know.
Richie
brings the ball down to the wing. It's picked up there by Lex.
Kicks it straight.
Gives it to number 9. J-Mac gets the ball out here to 20 by the looks, or whatever. 24 goes for a bounce. There's no one in front of him. He can take some more bounces, but he passes instead, and it's a good pass. 42.
Moondance.
Bombs are what? Moondance finds a man in the forward pocket. It's the right pocket to kick a goal on this ground. Number 7. Ezo's figured prominently this quarter.
Yeah, this will be
Going for his second goal.
Well, let's hope he gets it and gives them all something to smile about. They're going to lose the game, but one more goal couldn't hurt. It's 43 points of difference at the moment. Puts the ball forward, the wind pulls it, and I think it's done enough. It's done enough, and it's a good goal. It's a consolation goal. And that's a good one to Ezo. And what was that, Vinny? Was that his second of the quarter?
That's his second for the game. He
second
kicked
for the
one
game.
last quarter.
Second for the game. That's a good performance. Ezo, we've called him a few times this quarter. Looks like he's manning up on Turner. Gee, I tell you what, Turner wouldn't be happy with that.
Having a little disagreement.
Turner's saying, mate, I can't believe you've kicked 2 goals for the game. Ezo's saying, I can't believe you're wearing the same number. There goes the ball. Tapped out there by Cameron, was it?
Hanging on.
Picked up there by no one. The ball is caught up. Yep. Now, guys, we're winding down. Maybe a minute left. It's been a very good day, beautiful day for football. And the thing that has impressed me the most is the game has been played in such a good spirit. The boys really have looked after each other, and I don't mean just the teammates. They've really looked after the opposition as well.
Exactly, and that's how the game should be played.
And that's how the game is being played, and it's a credit to all the blokes out there. As the siren goes, and I tell you what, that really was a good game of footy. Conditions, they did have an impact, but nothing like we may have seen in the past. And Tappers, I'll just get a few words from you.
Yeah, as you said, it was an overall very good game from both sides. I think the difference between the two sides was the Coburg looking for the players downfield, delivering to the ball, and they were a little bit more in their disposal, a hell of a lot better, especially the second half, where Plenty Valley in the first half were blazing a little bit. They did come back into the game a bit by doing what they were supposed to do, looking for each other, delivering the ball to the player. The ball they knew was going to drop short, where before they were just hoping it would drop short. But a lot from our point of view, from the Coburg point of view, I thought Justin Lewis, Johnny Haddad, Dwayne Bruni, and some of the better players on the day. I think Vinny will probably say it. Cameron in his first game with us there was a very good effort. Mickey Noble always plays well because he gets the opportunity to get 3 or 4 goals.
Well, when you look up and you see that Mickey Noble's got 5 goals or something like that, and you think that's a great effort. But I tell you what, he'd be thanking a lot of blokes in the rooms after the game because the way that they delivered the ball to him really was good. And I'll just say full credit to Plenty Valley for the way that they fought out that last quarter. They could have dropped their bundle and lost by 10 goals.
Yeah, it could have quite easily, as you said. Yeah, Mix have always been that way, and that's where they sort of got the opportunities. Our smaller players, like Zahn, Craig Mackay, Gary Jeffries, coming into the fold there, especially the second half, because of the running power. Running on top of the ground makes a hell of a lot of a difference in the point of view of getting down to the ground, creating, looking for that loose man, which we were doing quite often down in that forward line.
And just before we go into the rooms, we'll hear from Vinny with the goal kickers and his best on ground or the best that he thinks the best few players.
With the goal kickers, well, we had Mickey Noble with 5. This is for Coburg. Mark Gillum 2, Tony Vescio 2, and Scotty Ryan chimed in with 2 goals in that last quarter. And single goal kickers were Zahn Usanov and Craig Mackay. For Plenty Valley, we had 2 goal kickers on 2 goals. That's Carlucci and Ezo. And single goal kickers were Volts, Moon, and J-Mac. Look, with the best players, I always lean to defenders a bit. I think Johnny Haddad played a fantastic game. He was for 3 quarters there. In the last quarter, I think he just dropped off just that little bit. But for 3 quarters there, he was basically standing there like a rock. Every time the ball went there, he was just bringing it back up the field or stopping them or creating stoppages. So I think he was fantastic. Craig Mackay just worked very hard on the ball all day. So he was quite good. Again, there was some cameos there from our captain. I think you put it well before, Matty, where even though he didn't play a good complete game, he was coming in and out at different times and created some things. Justin Lewis, I think, did a power of work and steadied the ship when needed to be. And Mickey Noble with his 5 goals got to be up there as well. But it was a great team performance. I think to actually, I could go on for quite a bit longer with a list, but it was
someone
quite
that we should mention in that second quarter that helped set up the game for them, which was Mark Gillum with Gilman with 2 goals.
That's right.
Yep, Tony Besco covering along that back line as well. Yeah.
All right, boys. Well, we should get ourselves down into the rooms and join in the festivities.
Terrific. Thanks, Matt.
I guess that's how you build a team. You give people a chance. Sometimes people have to be on the bench and they don't like it, but I guess you sacrifice a quarter or two for the benefit of the team, for someone else to have a go. So again, yeah, thank you for the season. I've had lots of fun. I'm spewing actually because there's no footy next Sunday, in 2 weeks. I'll keep going.
Hey boys, you'll find somewhere to play.
Yeah,
just quickly before we get changed, just thanks to Frank for the season. Thanks for the season. It's a big effort for the coach to get there every week to be preparing drills and that sort of thing and having some tough discussions and that sort of thing. So thanks to Frank and the rest of the coaching crew. I know we'll do a bit of this on presentation day, but thanks to the committee, it's a bit of a thankless task. We seem to have the same blokes there pretty much year in, year out. Doing a lot of work behind the scenes that I know we appreciate, but maybe we don't always tell. So thanks to the committee. Thanks to Bertie, team manager, each week, making sure we pay up, sign up, do all the right things. So thanks to the girls in there for looking after us. And guys, just to each of you, thanks for the season. As Frank said, it's been a good season. Win, lose or draw, footy's good fun. It's great that we've got kids around, wives come down, we have good fun. Training's good value, whether it's raining or sunny. So please stick around, bring a mate down next season. Pre-season's not that far away. It's always good fun at night when you put it in the sun. But anyway, bad luck. Let's go better next year.
Frank made a bit of a disappointing way to end the year, but you guys really fought it out and you probably did really well that quarter. You did.
Yeah, look, we finished okay. You know, as I was saying to the guys, you know, footy goes in moments. You know, there's a 5-minute moment where you can lapse and let the opposition get on top of you, and that's sort of happened to us. You know, it was 5 minutes and a couple of quarters where we really let our guard down, and then they ran through and took the opportunity and scored good goals, and they really hurt us. So it was hard to get back after that.
But I guess you could have really lost that game by about 10 goals, but the fight you showed towards the end was just really, really good.
Yeah, look, we've worked on our defence in the second half of the season, and you know, our midfield did the best they could as well, and forward tried to attack. So I think our defence deserves the clap for that.
And as you said, no footy next week. Now, the fellow who just spoke mentioned the kids that are here and the wives and the families that are here. And I mean, footy is not just about men playing, is it?
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, it's all about the families and about community and bringing people together and building friends and relations. So, yeah, that's disappointing for me. You know, no footy in 2 weeks, so it could be 3 or 4 months before I see those guys again.
Yeah, but hopefully you'll see them all back next year and have a better season, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to build for the future. You know, we've been fortunate the last 9 or 10 years to be up there in the top 4, but that wasn't the case this year, so we hope to do that again next year.
All right, Frank, thanks a lot and good luck for next year.
Yep, thanks a lot.
All right, mate, so good game, good win. I think it was 38 points or something like that. So how do you feel?
Feel good, mate. Last game of the season, and we've had a bit of trouble playing on our own home ground. And I think today we showed that we can play our home ground and sets us up for next year. And you know, we've got some good players coming in next year, so I think it'll be really good for the team.
Didn't let up at any stage. I mean, you guys trailed at quarter time, but that's mainly because of the conditions.
Yeah.
But that second quarter really set up the game, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did. We chose to kick against the wind the first quarter to set ourselves up for the second, and then obviously take it away in the last. So that was the plan, and the plan worked. And you know, all the guys worked hard. You know, we've struggled all year with players out, players overseas, and players injured. A lot of key injuries. and like to set ourselves up for a win at the last game is really good for next year.
Everyone really contributed. There was a couple of standouts, but the 5 goals kicked by the full forward wouldn't have happened without that delivery. So pretty much even effort from everyone. Good to see.
Yeah, look, sometimes there's hills that sometimes we try and do too much with the footy, and sometimes it's a matter of slowing down and hitting your target, and that's how we convert goals. But I think we did it fairly well today. I myself missed some targets, and I think a lot of people did. But you know what? We bandied around the footy. We kept the pressure on, and often